Breaking stereotypes is not about fighting, but rather revealing. It is to make people see what has always been beautiful, but always misunderstood. Joget Dangkong is not just a dance. It is a memory in motion, dignity in rhythm, and a heritage that refuses to be erased. Joget Dangkong is often viewed through a narrow lens. Some see the sway of the dancers and call it improper. Others hear the music and assume it's frivolous. But they rarely ask, what does this dance mean to the community? This dance is more than performance. It's a ritual of joy, a legacy of resilience. In weddings, in festivals, in national stages, Joget Dangkong lives not as seduction, but as celebration. For the people of Tanjung Pinang, it is a way to honor their ancestors and embrace their Malay identity. Yet cultural expression often suffers from cultural misunderstanding. The world tends to define traditional practices through modern judgments. A dance becomes vulgar. A song becomes useless. A costume becomes excessive. And soon, what was once proud becomes silenced. But ask the dancers. Ask the mothers who teach their daughters the steps. Ask the musicians who compose its rhythms. They'll tell you Joget Dangkong is a source of connection, not shame. It teaches posture, patience, and pride. When we reduce culture to stereotypes, we erase the people behind it. We forget that every movement is choreographed from meaning. Every sway of the scarf, every tap of the foot, every beat of the rebana has history written into it. If we are to protect diversity, we must first understand it. And to understand, we must listen, not label. We must replace mockery with memory, prejudice with perspective. Breaking stereotypes is not about fighting, but rather revealing. It is to make people see what has always been beautiful, but always misunderstood. Joget Dangkong is not just a dance. It is a memory in motion, dignity in rhythm, and a heritage that refuses to be erased. We live in a time where cultural pride is often mistaken for rebellion. Where what is unfamiliar becomes something to be feared. Yet we cannot let misconceptions define our heritage. We must speak louder than labels. We must move beyond prejudice. Joget Dangkong is important, not because it's flawless, but because it's ours. Because in every shake, we find history. In every beat, we find resistance. And in every performance, we find the courage to say, we are still here, and we will keep dancing. Cultural heritage is not meant to be hidden in silence, but to be honored in motion. Joget Dangkong is not just a dance that we inherit, but also a truth that we reclaim. A truth that says, what you call shame, we call strength. What you misunderstand, we carry with pride. And through every beat, every step, every story, we rise above labels.
Terlestari serta mendapatkan value-value perekonomian yang baik untuk masyarakat sekitarnya. Itu saja.